guys, welcome back to my channel. So I hope you all are doing great. So in today's video I'm going to do a review video and I'm going to review a foundation that I recently bought from Nykaa, and this is from the brand called Elle Cosmetics. So it's been a while that Elle Cosmetics has been launched in India, but I finally got a chance to try out this foundation. So internationally the brand Elle Cosmetics is like really affordable. It is like ultra affordable over there, but after its launch in India the prices are like gone a little bit up. So that's the reason I didn't bought any product from Elle Cosmetics when it was launched. So now that this foundation was on discount, I instantly grabbed this just to try it. So I've got their Elle Cosmetics Flawless Satin Foundation, and this is what the packaging looks like. It comes in this very cute little packaging. The packaging is like actually really small. It is like half of my palm size. So yeah, that's the size of the product, and it is a glass bottle with a cap, which is a plastic cap, and all of the information about the product is given on the packaging itself. And on the back of the bottle the shade name and the number is printed. So I've got the shade 450, which is called as caramel, and this foundation has neutral undertones, and I'm glad that they have mentioned the undertones too. So the shelf life of this foundation is 3 years, but I'm sure that you will definitely finish this off before that, because the quantity of the foundation is like really less. So generally the standard amount of foundation that you get in a bottle is almost like 25 to 30 ml, but this just have 20 ml, which is like too less for a foundation. And for the pricing, so the price of this foundation is rupees 550, and I think that the price of this foundation is a little bit higher, because as compared to the pricing and the quantity is like really less. But I really love the packaging, because it comes in this frosted bottle kind of a packaging, and the shade is kind of see-through over here, and you get a matte black packaging. And once you open this up, this also comes along with a pump, which is really great. So I'm just going to swatch it for you guys. I'm going to take about like a pump or so on my hand right here. So the pump is actually really nice. You have a good control over the pump. And this is what the shade caramel looks like. I'm just going to blend this out. So consistency of the product is like really thick and very creamy, and this is the shade caramel, and I guess this will match me perfectly. So for the demo part, I'm going to use a brush on one side and I'm going to use a beauty sponge on the other side. So I'm going to use the PAC 247 brush, which is a very beautiful, precise foundation blending brush. And this is how it looks like. It is slanted on the top and it just sits really well, and it just blends out your foundation really well. So that's the reason I'm going to use this brush. And for sponge, I'm going to use the Color Bar Etude sponge, and this one is also very squishy and nice, and this one is also really affordable. You can definitely try this out for yourself if you're a beginner. So I'm just going to clip my hair back so that we can work on nicely. So I'm going to dot this foundation on one side of my face and then use a sponge on this side. So this is the shade, and I guess this is a little bit darker than my skin tone, and I've heard that this foundation oxidizes too. So I'm just going to zoom you guys in so that you can see the actual shade of the foundation. So here you can see that this foundation is a little bit darker than my skin tone, but I hope that after blending this out, this will get merged into my skin really nicely. looks like after using one pump of foundation on each side. So here you can see the sponge has done a pretty good job while blending this foundation. It has given me a very beautiful silky satin smooth finish, and on this side the brush has also done a really great job while blending. It is almost looking pretty much the same, like both of the tools work really well with the foundation. And as far as the coverage is concerned, I think this is like a medium coverage foundation, and I really love the finish of this foundation because this is definitely a satin foundation which looks really beautiful on your skin. It is slightly matte on the skin, but it also gives a sheen onto your cheeks like this. Once you tilt your face, you will get that sheen or glow from within kind of a finish, which I absolutely love. Now talking about the shade is definitely a shade or two darker than my skin tone. So if you are between NC42 in MAC foundation, then this shade will definitely look a little bit darker on your skin. And this foundation definitely oxidizes because I can see it on my hand that the product has got a bit darker on my hand right here. So if you are between NC42, then go for a shade or two lighter than this, because the shade caramel does look nice on my face right now on the camera, but actually I can definitely see that it is a little bit darker than my actual skin tone. And I must say that this foundation is also a very beautiful and natural looking foundation. So with this kind of a finish, I can definitely go out and wear this foundation every single day because this looks really natural on the skin. But you can definitely build this foundation up if you have an event or occasion coming up. But for my liking, I'm really happy with this kind of a coverage, and I would not like to build this up more. So I'm just going to stop right here, and I'm just going to do the rest of my makeup, and then I'll just talk more about this product. So I'm back with the full face of makeup, you guys, and I must say that all of the products glided on my skin like a butter. They were like really smooth to apply, and this foundation didn't even budge a bit. So I'm really impressed with this foundation, and I will highly recommend you guys to go for this one. So this foundation comes in total of 16 different shades that you can choose from. Like you can see over here, there are a variety of shades, and most of the shades are suitable for medium to dusky skin tones too. So I will suggest you guys to go for a shade lighter than caramel if you are my skin tone, because this particular shade looks a little bit darker on my skin tone, and it definitely oxidizes too. Also, if you ever do a mistake of choosing a darker shade, then you can always balance your base out using a lighter concealer. That's the trick you can use whenever you get a wrong foundation shade. And vice versa, let's guess if you got a lighter shade, then you can always balance it out using a bronzer. You can just apply a little bit more bronzer to just make everything come together. And I think that if you want to try this foundation out, then you can always get it on discount. I got this for just ₹450, which is like under ₹500, because I think that this foundation is worth for ₹440 and not above 500 because of the quantity. The actual product is like really amazing, but because of the quantity that you're getting in this product, which is just 20 ml, I guess if you'll use it daily, then within a month this foundation is going to get over. So now I'm just going to zoom you guys in so that you can have a closer look to my base and how flawless it looks. So yeah, here you can see it looks really flawless and really nice. I'm really loving my base. It looks really beautiful and natural. It doesn't look made up. So yeah, that's that. And as far as the staying power of this foundation is concerned, then this foundation lasts for about 7 hours. Yes, it lasts for about 7 hours max, because I tested this on the day of Rakhi, and it lasted on my skin for about 7 hours. That's the max I tested. So I think this will be a really good everyday foundation too. And yeah, that's all for today's video, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it and it was helpful to you guys. And if it was, then please don't forget to hit the like button, and also please subscribe to my channel for more such review videos. So yeah, until next time, bye bye.